Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is KarQ. Welcome to the KarKives, the KarQ Archives channel, my second channel where it's all done from my stream at twitch.tv/KarQ. Every Friday here, we educationally roast one of the viewers' gameplay reviews that they can submit if they have 100,000 stream points. And in order to get the stream points, they're called stonks here, stonks in my stream. You just gotta watch the stream. I don't take any private payment for coaching. This is a Platinum 3 Kiriko submitted by VLOOKUP saying, pretty close game, still lost. Want to see what we can do to get better. The most important thing in Overwatch, or at least when looking at these, is to not only point out mistakes, I think that's very surface level review, but also point out missed opportunities, the things you didn't see, rather than, oh yeah, you just didn't do that right here, you didn't do that right here. What about what you could have done? And then list out 3 possibilities, because this game is so dynamic. I always make comparisons to chess where there's like 10 different types of moves. Some may be a bit more optimal than others, but like if you do one move, it'll like set up a whole different scenario. Like if you move to the right, it's fine, but then you have to accommodate and, you know, take into account the other stuff that's happening. In any case, let's begin. Bronze Kiriko. First thing I like to do is look at the team comp. Whenever you pick a hero, you have a Reinhardt. So supports, I generally pick my supports based on the tanks. This is Platinum. It's maybe not as important. Ana Kiriko can kind of work with Reinhardt. I tend to play Kiriko Ana a lot right now with Zarya. This is fine with Reinhardt. You can actually have Ana do more of the brunt healing on the Reinhardt, since Rein and Ana are both very flat ground heroes. And you are mobile, you can climb up. So you should actually put it in your mind that you can actually be a little bit more aggressive with your DPS and see if you can go for picks, be a playmaker here. This is an educational roast. I'll see if there's anything to kind of make fun of you for. Nice little rotisserie roast, rotisserie chicken. See right here, I would have climbed up. Oh, there you go. Good start. Yeah, just poke here. Yeah, good tracking. Nice. Focusing a little bit on DPS. Not panicking too hard. No, your Ana's got it. Okay, so that's passive. So here's what I would have done here. You already see like 3 squishies and their tank. Their tank is not here and jumped here and already bubbled. And you're pressuring this angle, which is perfect. But you stopped pressuring this angle and gave it up because you saw someone low. It's like a healer tendency to always go for the people down below. Your Ana's got this covered. No one's even critically injured. But because you gave up this angle, now this person, this Ashe, can swing out and peek here because his Winston bubble's blocking it and she thinks she's safe. But if you actually just stayed here, even if you missed, you just stayed here for a little longer and kept shooting, this Ashe decides it's not worth it to shoot there anymore. So you kind of lost the small advantage you already had there. You just gave it up for a moment, right? They didn't need this. And then now this Ashe got to shoot for free for a little longer. But let's move on. Right? Okay, so now Suzu. Oh, you got 2. You got 2. You don't have to. Don't tunnel. Just DPS now. Once you top him off, DPS. Look for DPS here. Nice. Good. More. Switch step to him. Go in. Whatever. Genji got him. So far, not bad. That was only like the one major thing I would have pointed out. It wasn't even like a game-breaking thing, but missed opportunity. Keep that in mind, okay? Always keep in mind the angle you're taking, even if you're not hitting anything. The fact that you stand there, literally just standing there and just shooting empty kunais is more than enough to make that Ashe be like, well, shit, I don't want to peek anymore. And then she has to reload. She's not doing any more DPS anymore. You literally stopped her from doing stuff. So far, so good. I honestly can't even roast anything. Yeah. Nice. Oh, wait. Nicely done. You know, I also have to accommodate, like, or sorry, not accommodate. Commend good discipline here. Not panicking with just the Winston. You don't have to TP out right away. You fight him back for a little bit and then TP out. Boom, and then you get out near the end. Well done. So we had that in the Kiriko tip video on the main channel where we talked about you can fight him for a little bit and then get out after. Just so you know, you build up your ult charge, keep him honest, condition him. Good shit. Right. Okay, it's a 4v4. It's a neutral fight. Monkey's up there. Your positioning here is fine. You can start going out left, maybe. Potentially. All right. So Winston bubble is a big problem for Kiriko. I don't even bother shooting the bubble. Like, if your whole team is shooting it, sure. If I see it starting to crack, I will. But Kiriko's tempo and DPS is so slow against it. Winston bubble's so freaking annoying that, like, I try to find angles to not get isolated by it. So that's why I was saying you could kind of, like, play this inside cover a little bit, because I saw the monkey there. If he jumps you, you just teleport out to the Ana, and if she goes for Ana, then you still TP and help them. But at least like the monkey is forced to make a decision without clumping too much. Clumping is also bad as well as a support against monkey, especially as 2 supports. Also, what the hell? This guy needs to cancel his high noon. Anyway, so far so good. Poking, poking, poking. Good, good, good. Okay, he went for you. That's fine. I don't think he needs to panic TP there. Yeah, good. Good DPS focus here. Ooh. He was nanoed. I respect it. That was pretty good. I like how you reposition everybody else who's not in platinum. Like, if you look up, take notes. At the end of a phase fight, like during the poke phase, where like nothing else is going on, you retake a strong position, which is here, and you just spam the choke where they're coming out. That's good. Nice. You also have Fox. You either decide right now whether you want to kite it or counter Fox. And it looks like you're deciding to counter or just kite it. Ready to re-engage. Nice. Pretty good. Watch out for the high noon. Good chatter. This is pretty good so far. This is Plat 3. Not bad. And you TP'd because you saw him low. Okay. I would have actually shot the Ana right there. As soon as I Suzu'd him, little missed opportunity right there. It was a 1v1. Especially because you see, like, obviously we have like X-ray vision, but I glance at the kill feed already. I see one in front of me, two here. I Suzu'd him. He's fine. He's jumping. As soon as I see that, I would actually just look back here and at least shoot a few more times. Maybe you have a chance of killing these guys here. At least looking here, shooting a bit, and then glancing up again. But that's not too big of a deal. I actually don't think I actually don't think you need to give up that spot just yet. So that's similar to the first part where Ana's got the brunt. She's on the payload and she's got a decent angle on you, and you're with your Genji here. I think you stay here with him and you just get rid of these three. There's only two. You have three people here that can deal with the back two. You two deal with the front three here because they're also a bit staggered. I think if you played with this Genji like this, still right here, shoot him, kite him. Shoot, kite. Oh, you're still here. I would just stand here as long as you can. It doesn't look like much when you're here, and it feels instinctively better to passively run. But how many times do you ever play on defense on Route 66, and it's so annoying when you come out of spawn and there's some enemy standing here the whole freaking time controlling this entire space, and then you just feel like you're never safe back here. But you're like, oh fuck, I want to heal my front. I want to heal people in my front. There's always this fucking Cassidy or some Kiriko always shooting me all at top right here. But no, you guys all just like gave this up. So now this is free and it gives them the best chance to recontest. And you all just backed up into a clump again. And now you're unfortunately not here to like Suzu and protect your Ryan. If you still stood here and you watched that happen, you know? Okay, I think this team fight's over. All right, just reset. Good shooting. Yeah. You hear this Genji? Nice. Keep an eye on him. Try to shoot kunai. Don't overcommit though, because he's already climbing up. I like how you're keeping an eye. Okay, you're up two. Be careful about playing on cart, especially when they recontest. You never know who has an ult here. Okay. You're lucky you didn't. You already capped it. But right there, that could have been bad. This one was fine. I just called it before. I didn't even look at I didn't even look up here, but I was just assuming that they're gonna recontest. When people recontest, they dump everything. And when you're up numbers and you're about to cap, as a support, my instinct here, number one, if I kill this, I either just jump up here, or I jump up and control this truck. And right there, you just got caught in a grab that was. Luckily, you finished capping, but you know what I mean. Every time there's the fight is over, and there's like a pause. Try to think about repositioning, especially as a support, because other people can stand there and push, and you can save them with Suzu. But if you're caught in it too, there's a higher chance of you dying and not Suzuing them. Are you starting aggressive? Very good. I haven't really roasted you yet, because honestly, there's not much that makes me go like, what are you doing? Yeah, you lost one. This monkey's gonna come for you. You got no one to TP to? Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? Why would you Suzu the bubble? And that's as much as I can roast you, because that was already over. Okay, what are you doing here? Bubble's here. There's nothing you can do here except shoot the bubble with your kunai, or just jump in with them and then heal them. But you did neither. You kind of jiggled the bubble like it was your own. What are you doing, VLOOKUP? No, it doesn't heal through bubble. No way. That was in Kiriko Mythbusters episode 1. You gotta watch the content. I swear, the content's edutainment. You will learn something every time. You guys didn't know the receipts or the papers go through? Oh, come on. Guys, Kiriko, I got like 4 Kiriko videos on the main channel. Your assignment after this, go watch them all. Oh, you hear him. You can challenge him because you have Suzu and TP, so you have no balls there. You can challenge him there because you have Suzu to counter his entire sticky bomb. You just Suzu it. I 100% I challenge him there. Okay, we know the bubble doesn't block it, but oh sorry, some of you guys didn't know the bubble blocks healing, but did you guys know things like this block it as well? See, in this case, if I can't heal, I just kill this guy for him. What can I do in this situation? I can't Suzu. I have no teleport. There is your only option here is to kunai him, not try to pocket. You're a healer first instinct. Luckily your Ana fought him off, but your instinct here, kill the damn guy. There you go. Old Overwatch 1, I wouldn't have challenged him with the stun, but you know, with sticky grenade, your Suzu counters it pretty hard. So okay, neutral fight. I would climb back up right now. I don't like this spot for at least too long. You can start here for a little bit, but don't stay there too long. Oh, there you go. Hey, there you go. You Suzu'd it. Decent Kitsune. That's a lost cause. You have to just trade back their backlines here. Oh, maybe. Nice, nice. You sat in it, got your Suzu. You're a support, not a healer. Not a one-trick healer. Okay, so this is where things go south, because you had an insane push. Suzu. Nice. You Suzu'd the sticky. I challenge him. There you go. That's a Reaper. Why is your monkey jumping back in there? Oh. Okay, that's fine. You're able to pocket. You feel forced him out. Okay, so I want to break down this team fight. This VOD is fucking long, which means something went wrong here. You rolled them on offense and your defense is looking good up until everything falls apart. Alright, you hear some people? I would just TP out and reposition. You stood there for a little too long. Like if you fall down, you hear 2 people like this, and then this main angle, you always be afraid of this. You fall back here, just TP back up right away. Hopefully you do. Alright, well, you Suzu'd him, that's fine too. You just have to make do with where you're at. You're tranking, so your only job here is to just kite and protect. Protect. Shoot the tracer as needed there. Yeah. Alright. TP out. Oh. Okay, here's what I would have done there. Okay, that's fine. Almost killed the Tracer. Good. Soldier kills Tracer. Eva's getting pocketed. I would have just TP'd up to this soldier and or this monkey. Because right there, you burn Suzu, but you could have just TP'd, which is half the cooldown timing. It's shorter, and you could have helped Monkey kill this Zen. Because he's juggling someone in the distance. You can assume when Monkey's primaling in the distance, he's trying to juggle somebody, and then you can help finish them off. Let me see what your Monkey was doing. Ah, he was going for Zen. Yeah, he might not have been as low. You could have TP'd to your Monkey, you would have been kept up a little bit. And this one's tough. They have too many people alive. Oh, you're visoring. You have your bubble. Bad. Yeah, right there, you just try to iframe a little bit to stall. Yeah, that one was kind of rough there. Okay, that kind of sucks. Here you're getting held. Things start going downhill here. You're on Orisa. There's a Reaper really close by. Oh no, Suzu. Oh no, you're used. Sorry. Good pocket. Decent Fox actually. This is actually good. Reaper on you. Get ready to Suzu if he does a die, but he was kind of wraithing out. Okay, Suzu. Good. Shoot. So there's an APM combo for you might have forgotten it here. So especially right now when you're up close, if you are going to non-stop heal, weave in at least one knife in between the healing cycle. You don't lose any output. You know how Baptiste is always like the shoot, heal, because you don't lose any tempo when you shoot in between the heals? Same thing for Kiriko. Right here, especially with up close, you have a high chance of headshotting. You did one whole Suzu, one whole heal cycle on this Orisa. Just look for a flick headshot. Especially because Tracer's in this clump. My instinct here is to just try to like fucking couple knife melee somehow. Just get one person out of here as quickly as I can. But luckily, oh, almost melee, almost. I would have actually chased the Tracer a little bit longer than that, straight up. So right here, she got threatened by a headshot. She's scared of you. Remember, you're at the end of the day, this is a numbers game. So if you lose, losing the tank is a bit more valuable, but if you can eliminate a person, it's the equivalent of saving a person. And here, there's a higher chance of this Tracer dying versus this Orisa dying at this current moment. So these are very like quick, snappy decisions you make. But you just let her run away. I would have just turned around and followed her and see if I could just get a couple of follow-up shots like that. Pew pew. So another missed opportunity there. Right. I start wall climbing up right now. So you're fighting this Tracer where your back is also exposed to like whatever the hell's going on here. So like in this Tracer 1v1, I might have just like wall climbed up here to just get out of her range. Gives me a better angle to watch the Ana and the Orisa without the threat of me dying. And you can pocket this this Ana if she gets jumped. Oh, so you did end up coming here, just really late. Well, you did come up. So like, you're thinking of the right things. It just seems like it's very delayed before you decide to do it. Oh, you did it now. That's a roast? Yeah, you're thinking about it. It's just like on it's just like 500 ping. It's just delayed. There, sorry, there's a roast. Alright, that's a lost cause. Their Reaper got an early pick on you guys, so you're gonna have to reset here. Don't recontest. Right, next. Okay, good poke, good poke. If your Ryan wraps the corner, you must follow him. Okay, repositioning here. Okay, not bad. You hear him, good. You got a Suzu soon. Oh, no, you're good. You managed to drop down as he was reloading, so you didn't panic Suzu. That's good. Oh, going back for it because your Reaper went for it. Respectable. Then don't drop though. Okay, so I would say don't drop here again. Good here, fine. You try to fight him off as best as you can. Didn't panic Suzu as he looked down, all good. Your Reaper decides to TP up there, sure. And they're like, you know what, let's go help him. That's fine, good. You force this Reaper down. Now you own this space again. So here, you can kind of like peek over and pocket the Rhine. Obviously, if you feel like the Sojourn's gonna look at you, you should not stay here. But it seems like everybody here is tunneling on the Rhine. And you had a pretty solid spot here to not only pocket him, but also get a good angle of the Rhine. And you can kind of split the difference of the aggro. It's kind of like an interesting concept to think about, but think about it this way. If the minute you drop down in a line with the rest of your team, if I'm the Sojourn, now all I see is Reinhardt. And now I just focus my attention on Reinhardt because like if I look here, everybody's back here. Now they have info of everybody here. But if you're always standing up here and jiggling in cover and like looming threat, yes, you have, especially as Kiriko, since you can always escape. From a perspective of somebody else, the fact that I see Ryan, but also, oh, there is a Kiriko up here. Maybe she's chucking a random knife at me. It makes them like think twice about whether they want to just press W straight into and like take this angle like the Sojourn's doing right now. If you were still up there and you just like pocketed him, and then remember I said you can heal, then shoot a knife in between. You heal the Reinhardt, maybe you shoot a single knife at the Sojourn here. Maybe you don't hit her, but the Sojourn's like, ah, shit. Like now she has to play a more passive angle to like duck out of cover in and out of rather than taking a more aggressive angle. So it's always like you push a little bit, they push back, you push a little bit, you push back. But because you gave it up pretty early, like you don't have to stay here for very long, but at least like keep them honest, you know what I mean? Don't make them... This game is all about psychology and pacing. And even for me, like when I play in really high level Overwatch League contenders lobbies, I'm like, they really punish the pushing of the space and they take space really well. And that's one thing that I'm still learning at that level. But for this level, this one's a lot more obvious for me to kind of tell here, where you could totally stand here for a little longer and the game will feel different from their perspective when there's always a threat. Does that kind of make sense? Hopefully it does. KB, thanks for the 4 months. Also, hi, Betsy. Anyways, they have a couple of kills now. All right, you guys are just kiting. You're gonna have to recontest. Yep, everyone's kind of running a little bit. Sure. Oh, okay, bathwatered her. Your Ryan's up. You should look to Fox now, honestly. Wrap this corner and Fox soon. I think you hear someone up there. I would probably just start doing it now. I love how people are calling out this Reaper behind, but you're leaving your Ryan up front who was kind of low when you first saw him. You should just do it. Okay, luckily it didn't get blocked by the payload. Hopefully, I'm sure people were calling it out to your team that there's a Reaper behind, but at that point, you just Fox and hope everybody presses W past it. That's what I was assuming was happening there. At least you won. Very good. A little 500 millisecond high latency ping decision right there. I think a little bit snappier with it would be nice. Decisiveness is also a pretty big factor as well in climbing. It's a skill. It's a skill. Okay. Nice. Pocket. Do your best to... Oh, okay. You got jumped. Nice. I like how you're weaving some DPS in between this. You're just gonna have to... Yeah, you're dead here. Oh my god, they touched. I was about to say, you might be able to stall this Zarya. Oh no. So here's what right here, I'm looking at this and I'm like, do I dare just stand in front of the Zarya and just stand in front of her and body block the touch? Is she the one that touches? Oh my god, this saved the game. Okay, that one's a little bit more of a reach. There's no way you can kind of detect that in the moment, but... you're already down too. This is... Suzu! They're full health. Shoot them a little bit. Shoot them a little bit. Oh, I would have TP'd to the Cassidy instead of deep. All right, overtime is always crazy. I feel like everybody turns their brain off. Okay, this is a roast for most of the metal ranks. Whenever it's overtime, everybody turns their brain off and thinks it's only objective time. Nobody checks corners. Nobody looks at anything. If you want to climb in cheeky overtimes, not climb, but you can get away with so much at those ranks. Where like, if you know it's overtime and pretend you're attacking, and like you have to go touch the payload, nobody looks anywhere except like pressing W and trying to touch. This is why like random Reinhardts will just run and stand here and wait until the enemy team panics and runs to the point and just like flank shatter or like flank die as Reaper. You can actually take advantage of that pretty damn hard. No troll. Less so on Kiriko, more so on other heroes with like big ultimates. I do not like where you're standing at all. Not only is this like weird, not that anybody really comes down here too often, but let's just say some like hit scan just randomly peeks out here. You're just cooked. Cooked. Oh, you heard Widow? Okay, when you back up here, sure. If you hear the Widow and you want to back down, that's fine. Just don't stay here for too long. You know what I mean? You can just climb. I'd probably just climb up to this spot or like TP to where the Ana is. Anything like that. Oh, here, Widow. Okay, challenger. Nice. Widowmaker actually struggles up close against Kiriko, unless she's a god. Oh. Okay, everybody knows when you TP to somebody, when you TP, you will always end up in front of the TP target. I mean, that's kind of hard. Okay, nice. You TP'd back out. I mean, yeah. I've not much to say about that one. That one, you have to just reset here. Overtime fight? Now, how do you concede and you just wait for your ultimates in overtime. That's fine. Someone just got thing. You got to get ready to... Oh, my God. Get ready to Suzu that. This guy's low. Everyone's panicking. It's overtime. No one knows where to look. They're all ulting everywhere. You got to back up. Shit's hitting the fan. You're gonna have to wait it again. You have to just back up. Just back up. Do not stall any longer. Oh, you ended up dying. Alright. Oh, you held him. What happened? What happened? But you got one. Okay. Okay. What happened? Oh, they C9. Okay. Well, whatever. I would watch it, but this is getting into a long video. I want to make sure you get the good nuggets of information. Now, how do you cap with 4 minutes and 29 seconds? Nice. Going a little aggressive on DPS. You understand that you don't need to like permanently heal this early because no one's taking any damage, so you're the one doing damage. Good, good. Remember, you are support Genji. Climb, take angles. Suzu's actually pretty good because they're taking a lot of damage. Yeah, just stay up here. You can just heal up here. Use your ears though. Make sure you listen to not get flanked. I would still stand up there if possible, but I guess you need to like help him a little bit with this low ground angle. Sure. Okay, now you go back high. Who's your other healer? Still Ana. Ana can take the other brunt of the healing for you. Like if you're Ana, yeah, you can play down here. I think you should still like stand up here. You can heal here, and then whenever there's a small pause, just peek over, one little shot, dude. Keep them honest. That's it. I think in Valorant they call it conditioning the opponent. It's just more of like making sure they feel your presence. Now that Sojourn just was able to take up there, that Sojourn is doing exactly what you just were supposed to do, except she's got charged. You have to be careful. Right? So now, when you play down here, you're always just worried that a Sojourn might randomly pop up on the top left right now. It's like, oh shit. Okay, good. Take it over again. Take the spot. Nice. See if you can help him there. There's a fire at will. You help the Genji a little bit. Okay. Roar. Ready to... Oh, yee. TP out. TP out. Okay. This is fine. You tried your best to hit. Didn't hit them all. Pocket him. You hear a grab here. Fine. He's still kind of low. And then you got sucked down. Yeah, you're in the grab range suck, I was gonna say. And then look for an exit there. That was, that's tough. I think you had to balance between helping the Genji or shooting the grab. I think it was fine opting to help the Genji, seeing if you can finish him off. You put your trust in the Genji, but never trust your Genjis. That's mistake number one. Keck. Trust the guaranteed kill, which is your Zarya. Don't fucking trust Genjis in this game. That's actually the biggest tip. Yes, trust mommy Zarya. Don't trust MIA brother Genji. Okay. Once he swapped the hog, did he just tilt swap? The hog can kind of work here, but yeah. Their Sojourn's taking a lot of space. Good. Or not good for your end. You hear a Reaper. I like that. You're very conscious. You hear it. You hear his ass. There's no other way you could be except there. Try not to jump in one direction. Your best option against Reaper when fighting him is to strafe. Just strafe. Just strafe. You have Suzu. 1, 2. And then Suzu. But don't jump and press one direction. It makes it very easy for him. You kind of just went in a very predictable pattern there. This Reaper's POV, you went one direction and you jumped. And jumped again. Like a bong bong. Like a little M. Like a McDonald's arch. Luckily you made your way out. I would have just like strafed in the spot, Suzu'd myself, and then just TP'd out as needed. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ooh. E. Oh. What's going on? Actually, think because you started it here, I think it climbs over it. It hit the wall. The cart didn't actually eat your ultimate. This wall did, as far as I understand it. This is the center of it. The wall ate the rest of it. So that angle for it, I like the aggressive nature of it, but you guys were not ready for it. Like, you could, I honestly, what I would have done is I would have just foxed this way, a little further back. Knowing that this wall is here, I would have just started it here to give this entire section cooldown reduction. CDR is one of the best. Obviously, everything is good in this ultimate. The cooldown reduction being 3x faster. Ana gets her grenade every like 5 or 4 seconds. Fucking Og gets a hook every 2 seconds or some shit. It's insane. But yeah, no, like everything was just tough here. And now we just swap Zen because everyone's just like, oh shit, we can't win anymore. This was just a product of tilt at the end of it, more than anything. It seems like everyone's just kind of doing their own thing. Okay, you got a pick here. Good start. You want to orb him? Okay. That's cool. You're on cart duty. That's fine. Charge your orb. Just charge your right clicks. Yeah, there you go. Keep the wrapping a corner here. Alright. Good. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Whoa, there's a lot of nothing happening. There's a nothing burger happening. What's going on? Orbing here is fine. Your instinct right now, I know you want to be on the cart and everything, but okay, you orb one. Just charge your right click. Sure. And then slide to the left. And then launch them right around these corners. Yeah. Okay, firing a few more, firing a few more. Okay, you got caught up here. Charge them again. Yeah, I would have just held more. And now you just keep firing. Just keep firing them here. Keep firing. So you hold secondary fires as Zen if everybody's out of line of sight. If there's always somebody in line of sight, just start shooting them. Unfortunately, their Fox was a little too strong there and rolled the frontline people. Yeah, and the rest of this game just seems like a wash here, unfortunately. Oh wait, you got 2 kills. Okay, let's see what we could have done here. You are only 3 people fighting on cart. They got 1, only 2 alive. I would have taken the inside cave route. That's okay. Never mind, she's high charge. Yeah, nothing you could do there. Okay, well honestly, the TLDR of all of this. Listen, for Platinum 3, it wasn't bad. There's glimpses of potentially hitting Diamond real soon in Overwatch 2. I think the biggest thing is just passive angles and just giving up the small little advantage you already had. I mean, I pointed it out earlier, but I'll drill it in again. Just take home point. Be more conscious of the angle you're taking by utilizing wall climb. Think about what your team can take with your comp. You're stuck on low ground, so who's gonna hold that high ground? You are. That's number 1. Number 2, you don't have to, because you're Kiriko, you have a free TP and a Suzu and everything. Like, you can get out whenever you need to. Don't be afraid to stand there for a little longer, condition them, shoot them in the distance, or shoot them, make sure they are aware of your presence, and then get out. It goes a long way, makes them take more passive angles. Number 3, a bit more snappier and decisive with your decision. Less lag. Don't second guess yourself. If you feel like you need to do something, or like Suzu, and you feel like you want to just fox, just do it. And then use that as the learning lesson. If you're I've said this a million times in every VOD review, but I'm going to say it again. If you don't try, you won't have the data points in your brain to know that it was good or bad. If you're always passive and you never try to do a certain style or a certain move or a certain playmaking style thing, even if it doesn't work out, at least you tried. And then you'll know for next time. Hopefully you'll remember for next time that, okay, it wasn't optimal there. Why wasn't it optimal? Oh, there's a fucking wall in the way. Oh, our team wasn't ready, but at least you tried. But imagine never trying that play. Then you're never going to know when to use it because you never got the experience of making that mistake. It's okay to make mistakes. It's all good. But yeah, that's the takeaway. Hopefully that was valuable. Didn't roast you too much. Pretty educational. That's it for this video. Appreciate you guys. Subscribe. Peace.